Hello and welcome back to a new episode of The Harvest. If you enjoy the series, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below.
Reacts. Oh.
Yeah, your Fuji reacts are different.
Mine
We're
are?
live.
No,
Yours is fine. Mine is fine.
Okay.
So I changed it back.
I see two foxes. Oh well.
Don't worry about it.
It's the inverse.
Don't worry about it. Now I'm worried about
You
it.
see nothing!
You see nothing?
See anything?
I see two other furries.
What?
Woo?
Hello.
Trying to find it.
Can we give the furries scritches?
No head pads.
No,
You mean extra head pads, right?
Yes.
No.
I bite.
No.
Hey,
You're gonna bite your hand.
you're in good company. I think as VTubers, we're all on that spectrum somewhere.
So true.
I don't know what you mean. I'm paper.
Paper. I'm just paper.
You sure about that?
That's true. You're paper. You can't be furry. If you have furry
there we
paper,
go.
something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I need to throw that away. It's got something growing on it. Alright, so last time we left off with you all making your way into this castle that you were invited here for as special guests to a party. Upon arriving, you were taken to a room where the celebration had already begun. Many individuals, well dressed, were present. A orchestral band was playing, and you began to mingle. Where you were introduced to two individuals. One individual who your group saw upon seeing her nervousness of being approached, decided not to intrude on her, and instead mingle about yourselves and the rest of the party. The other two individuals more so came to you and introduced themselves eagerly. An older gentleman known as Sir Arnoldo Poole and a lady known as Madame Elizabeth Showers. Actually, not too sure if you got their names, but now you do. And as the party commenced, food was had, drinks were had, and then the lights suddenly shut off. The torches dimmed, and a massacre ensued. In the darkness, many of you could not see, I don't believe. But you could hear the thumping of bodies and screams of terror as you lit your torches and you saw the massacre before you. Bodies laying dead, bleeding heavily. And I believe the one who first introduced themselves to you was Madame Showers, who offered... It was one of the two. It was either Showers or Poole, who offered Azalea. Is that right? Did I say that right?
Yeah, it was Pool. It was Arnaldo.
It was Poole? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was talking to you originally. So it was Poole. So Poole came up to you during this massacre and offered you to join them in the harvest, of which you have not denied yet, but masterfully worked your way around him and began to join the band. And you are now in the midst of combat, as when I believe Madame Showers appealed to Garth, you, instead of accepting the proposal, attacked. And this is where we are now. The battle ensuing, both sides damaged somewhat. The two of royal blood doing a bit more worse farewell than your group. And that's where we begin. Grits just taking a massive bite wound to the neck from Sir Arnoldo Poole, and We are now at Goldstone. What would you like to do?
Hey, Grits, he likes you. I think... So, I dispatched the people around me, right? I think we were focusing on trying to get people out of the room.
Yes, you open up the door and people have began to pour out.
Okay,
Not everyone is
I would
out
like-
yet, but people are beginning to leave.
Then I'd like to try to stall Madame Elizabeth here.
Oh, and to refresh your memory a little bit, she is currently trying to get away from you, because you dealt her some heavy damage, and she didn't like that too much, and is currently retreating from you. Just in case, just to refresh everybody's memory.
Okay, cool. Then, yes, I'm gonna get close to her, and I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade.
All right, coolio.
And hit her with my Voyager Staff.
Ooh. Not seeing it to hit, huh? Oh wait, Green Flame
I
Blade
might
isn't
need to
that
do
to
the,
hit, is it?
Yeah, it's not. So that'll be the additional damage if it hits.
Yeah.
You do this.
That is a 12. I don't believe a 12 will hit. Let me double check.
Okay.
Just in case. This thing always takes forever to load. I don't know why. No, a 12 does not hit.
All right. I'm gonna try to shift over here with the last bit of my movement, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. So you sweep out with her with your staff. The green flame rolling on the edge of it. Fortunately, in the massive chaos, she does manage to weave around some of the party goals, and you kind of adjust your hit to not hit them. She manages to stick by them. Let's see. Grits, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna start beating this man in the face.
Uh, 18 will hit. 16
Wham.
damage.
And then I'll do it again.
And a 23 will hit for 13 damage. 2 heavy hits as you bring this flail down, smacking into his torso, leaving heavy gashes. You notice as these gashes appear, there is no blood seeping from them. Alright, anything else?
With great interest.
Skip_Skipperson gifted a tier 1 sub to Bazooka. They have given 9 gift subs in the channel.
No.
Alrighty. Thank you for the sub. Let's see here. Laurent, it is now your turn.
I believe. I don't remember if I was holding a torch or not. I'm gonna pretend I was holding a torch.
I think a number of you were holding torches. I believe someone also cast light.
Okay. Because I'm gonna say I'm holding the torch because like I'm not gonna get the great axe out because that's a two-handed. I'm gonna go with a javelin.
I mean, you can just drop the torch.
Yeah, you can
I
drop
could
the
just
torch.
drop the torch.
No.
Yeah, all right. It's on the floor. Drop.
No!
Still.
House
beautiful.
files!
Was I Was I enraged at the end of our last session?
That's an excellent question. We'll go with
It has, in fact, been some time.
I think he was, but it's been a while.
It has been a while.
It has been a while.
You can possibly look and see if you have. Are you tracking your rages?
Doesn't look like
I believe I
Powers.
set that up.
No,
yes.
you only have lay on hands there. Okay, never mind. No, wait, wrong person.
Yeah, he,
No, he has
Um,
4 rages on his thing. Although I don't know
yeah.
if this macro takes him away.
Say no.
I thought they did. I thought I fixed it so it did. I may be wrong.
Well, let me ask you this then, since we don't know. Would you have raged by now?
I don't think he hit me.
No,
So
he has
no.
not hit you.
I'm just gonna rage. It's fine.
Okay, you rage. You get really angry. What does it look like when you go into your enraged?
Oh, I had pressed that button. Oh well, it's fine.
Guess you are raging. Double rage.
It was solved. Twice the damage, right? All right. So just for description, Laurent drops the torch. He pulls out a great axe, and enter elephant noise here.
Insult elephant noise here.
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, 27 would definitely hit. As you bring your great axe down on this vampire, which you kind of can put 2 and 2 together at this point. Your character's can. Cleaving deep into his shoulder blades, leaving a heavy wound. As you pull it back, you see like this gaping wound of just like almost like ash and blackness. Anything else?
Yes, I believe I actually have a second attack. Yeah, I have extra attack.
Let's
I'm
go!
Flash again.
Double
Thunder.
hits!
So then press the rage button.
13 will unfortunately not hit. As you go to cleave again, this time he spins around your axe and your axe just hits the ground, leaving a heavy crack in the stone.
It's no fun when they move. That's my turn.
Alrighty. It is now Aim's turn.
All right. Don't look at your token for a moment, Sad. I broke things, but I'm gonna get it fixed. Just give me a moment.
I can't
Don't look.
believe it.
Don't look.
All right. I don't remember from last time. I'm invisible. Do they have sea invisibility?
You're not sure.
I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm gonna step over here. I'm going to, just to re-up it in case it isn't up, use Insightful Fighting against Madam. Which is, I roll, I'm double checking. I gotta reread this thing. Wisdom, Insight. Okay, I roll Insight against their Deception to get, like, I think it's a full min of sneak attack.
Ooh.
It's fancy.
Alright, so against my deception. Okay, deception. I got a 12. So you beat me.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to read her movements and fighting styles without question.
And now I shoot.
That is 20. That will hit.
Mm-hmm. And that will be my turn.
As you read her movement, seeing where she's going to move next, and as she takes one step, you've already shot your bow and arrow going in that direction, and she steps in front of it and gets hit. Let's see, so 21 plus 3, 24. Minus 5. Go save. Okie dokie. Alright, Azalea.
I don't remember how to play my character.
Currently, I am pretty sure what you were doing last is that you have not taken any aggressive actions yet. You did
No,
do
I have not.
something, and I forgot
I
what it
cast
was.
greater invisibility on names.
That's what you did.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is
Got this.
let me. I'm sorry. Let me read some things real quick.
Always journal. Blink, blink.
Hey, are you following me?
I got so many bonus action things.
Looking for the fire, looking for the flat. Bonus action envy. I envy
I
your
know.
bonus actions.
Too many bonus actions.
There's two things. You either don't have any or you have too many.
Yeah. Guess I gotta make a decision. I'm gonna shoot Elizabeth Showers with an Eldritch Blast. Pew pew. Where's my Eldritch Blast?
Pew, pew.
That's the campaign.
Pew pew.
Wait. Do I not have any things? What? There it is. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. Got plenty
Oh.
of time.
Eldritch Blast. Pew pew. Pew pew.
All right. The first attack will hit. There's nothing to give you advantage, so the second attack will unfortunately miss. As you shoot off this Eldritch Blast. What does it look like when you shoot your Eldritch Blast?
Purple sparklies.
These purple sparkles leave your fingertips and go in the direction of Madame Showers. One of them striking against the floor, the second one kind of hitting her in the leg. Ah, I lost my HP counters. Oh no. I found him again. Oop. Anything else?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. In my turn.
It is now her turn. Actually, Garth, you had Spirit Guardians, yes, or was that Grits?
I do have Spirit Guardians. I didn't see that I did cast it. That's right.
Yes, you did cast it, because that's why she was running away from you. So, what save is that for me to make? Because I am starting my turn and you're... Ooh, spookiness.
It is.
I believe it's a wisdom save, but it might be a con.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC, which is 17.
I got a 24.
Okay, good deal.
So half
And it's,
damage, I believe.
It's 3, 8 radiant damage. So let me do that.
21 halved is maths. Yeah, 10. Round it down. That's good. Yeah. 20, 10.
Kind of while this is happening, Garth's gonna just quickly glance at Azalea and just say, "Glad to see you actually joined the fight," and go back to getting beat up by the vampire in front of him.
She's gonna take note of that one.
She will remember this.
Alright, so she kind of understands that she can't really outrun these guardians, these spirits that are attacking her. So let's see here. She had fun. Alright, let's see. So, yeah, she's just going to kind of, in the heat of the moment, try to attack you. To try and protect herself. So, let's see. This is a... Yeah. She's going to take 2 swipes at you with her claws. This is the hit. That is a 12. That probably doesn't hit. That's a 14.
21 is my armor class.
Yep, neither of those hit. So she misses you with both of her claws, swiping against your armor. But you do see like these heavy like claw marks in your armor. And now she is going to try and bite you. She lunges forward and tries to bite your neck. That is a 21, which is exactly right.
Hey, you win ties, don't you?
Yep. I mean, it beats it.
That's not good.
So let's see. This is 6 piercing damage and an extra 6 necrotic damage as she begins to suck out the blood from this gaping wound. And your hit point maximum is reduced by 6.
Yikes. Okay.
Hey, are you following me?
Thank you for following to the flock. Alright, and that is going to be her turn. Yes. It is now another pool's turn. Grits, remind me, what is this aura around you? Is that the light?
No, that's my paladin aura.
Ah, that's your paladin aura. Got it. Alright, so Pool is actually not going to attack you. Actually, I need to do this first. Let's see, what is it? Where is it? There it is. As you see, the wounds on him begin to slowly close up. This open gash in his shoulder blade moves back into place. Okay, and he is actually going to look at Grits. And he's going to look you dead in the eyes, and he says, "Don't you want to join us?" I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a spell?
Not a spell exactly. It is a magical effect, but it's not a spell.
Oh, so I can't counter spell it.
No.
Yeah. It's a wisdom.
Yes.
Save me. Wisdom.
Oh! 29!
That doesn't seem right, but I rolled a 17.
17 would do it. 17
This
would
is
do
their
it.
first gift sub in the channel.
So you begin to feel your mind become muddied, but you're able to fight off this feeling. Alright, and that is... Let me just double check. Yeah, that's going to be his turn. Because he tried that. Did not work. He tried. It did not work.
Wait,
Alright.
that might be right. My charisma is 20.
Your charisma's 20?
Yeah.
What's that got to do with your wisdom?
Paladin.
Oh, you can use your wisdom as a... Okay.
Yeah, it's the
Your charisma as a...
the charisma
Skip
adds
and
on
gifted
to
a
the
tier
saving
1
throw.
sub to Tiffany T.
So it might be
They
right.
have given 10
Yeah.
gift subs in the channel.
There's a paladin aura, yay!
Yay! So cool. Yeah, it really came in handy though. That would have been bad if you failed. Alright, Golf, it is now your turn.
Hell yeah. I'm going to
Skip_Skipperson gifted a tier 1 sub to
I'm gonna
Egan
cast
Tywin. They have given 11 gift subs in the channel.
spiritual weapon at level 4.
I should thank you for the gift of subs.
Yeah. Why I was distracted. Okay. But that means I'm gonna bear with me here. I'm gonna drop a picture of a stick
A stick!
on here. Yes, and that's gonna be my spiritual weapon.
I love sticks!
And the stick is gonna flank the lady. If you can help me unbreak the. Let me edit this. Undo the snap to grid.
Wow, look at that stick.
Stick's gonna flank the lady. So that's my action, and as part of the action, I get to attack her for
This is their first
this.
sub in the channel.
So it's 16 to hit, and it'll attempt to do 12 damage against her.
Alright, 16 to hit.
Radiant.
That might hit. Let me double check. It'll be very close. 16 does hit. As she sees the stick flying, she's not too sure what to make out of it. So it kind of cuts her off guard, and then it whacks her in the back for a solid 12 damage.
Right, and for now, that's going to be my turn.
Alright. Grits, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Zuko,
I don't
thank you
like
for
this
the
man.
sub. The gift
He's
of
doing
sub.
things that make me angry. So I'm gonna slap him in the face. 18.
18
she
will
slap?
hit. That is a heavy slap.
Cool. I'm gonna smite him.
Oh, that's a very, very heavy
Let's go.
slap. Did a fiend, so 18.
Bazooka gifted a tier 1 sub to sad_compositions.
Heavy
They have given 2
heavy
gift subs in the channel.
slap of this flail as this radiant power encompasses it, smashing him in the face. You see it, bits of his face begin to like flake and turn to ash as he's hit.
Good. I do it again. Damn.
Fortunately, 13 misses.
I'm sad now.
As you try to go back in for the double swing, he kind of twists his body with the previous hit and manages to outmaneuver this wipe. Alrighty, let's see here. Lawrence turn.
Give him the schnoz. Give him the schnoz.
No, not the snaz. No, please.
Anything but the snars. I don't appreciate you moving. I'm gonna hit him again. Doink. Oh,
Did you know you have a thing called reckless attack?
yes.
Uh,
I do
12
have that. That is a thing. You're right.
That's a thing. But 12 won't unfortunately miss.
Recklessly attack again.
25 will hit this time because you reckless.
And also some divine fury on top of it.
Oh my god. It's so divine. It's necrotic damage. Let me just make sure.
Yeah, I forget I have the choice between divine or necrotic, and I chose necrotic at some point apparently.
Alright, so you smack him with... Okay, so... Was this like a previously made character before we started talking? Or...
Laurent is the character I've had for a while, yeah.
Okay, so... Previously I did mention this would be like a undead heavy game, so would you like, for just now, for this character to not have been necrotic? Would that have like just changed your decision at all?
That would be very kind, yes.
Yes, okay. Just wanted to make sure, because I,
Mm-hmm.
Undead and necrotic, they don't really mix too well.
Yeah.
So it'll be radiant then. As you bring out your axe and cut deep into his side. No, not quite. Cutting deep into his side and then pulling it back out. And as you pull it back out, this like little mini radiant explosion happens on the side of his body, and you see like exposed ribs as like his clothes are like burned off.
That's better.
Alright. He looks very heavily wounded. A lot of his body is like becoming like this ash, and like his bits of his skin are flicking away. Alright, anything else?
I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do. So, no.
Alrighty.
You
Ames.
can always bonus action recommend he go get a makeover again, because goddamn.
Yeah. You sure not a bard?
Damn!
The elf will aim and shoot.
The elf aims and shoots indeed with a natural 20. Holy shit.
Jesus
Christ.
That rogue crit.
And you're aiming at Showers, yes?
Yeah, maybe it's Madam. Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, yeah, fuck it, it's a natural 20. Describe how you're like aiming your bow and shooting this.
I forget, are there still people in here, or has everyone fled?
People are all fleeing as the fight ensues, but there are still people. Most of them are not in... most of them are like over in this area at this point.
Mm-hmm. The elf crouches low to get a nice angle between Garth and the would-be Madam, and lets loose a shot aimed right at her neck.
Alright, you fire your bow. This arrow traveling directly towards her neck and just pierces her neck. Holy, I just actually looked at like the total damage. I was like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like the arrow almost explodes as it hit. The force of the arrow shadowing the wood in the metal, and it pierces into her neck and just leaves this gaping wound from like the shrapnel from the arrow. And she falls back from this impact, and her body turns into ash. And this ash kind of compiles into like this smoke that's in this room, shined by the torches and the light.
And that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Azalea.
Oh, well. Now she knows who she's going to be siding with. She's going to pew 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 at, well, where am I? There I am. Pew 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 pew. With my sparkly purple. Pew 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 pew.
Purple sparkles!
And probably miss.
14 does miss. 27 does not. 27 does hit.
No. And then, well, I know Garth is hurting.
Yeah.
But that snide comment he made means that I'm not going to heal him. And she's going to make a show of, using her, ability. Where is it? Where's the ability? Where is it? Healing Light.
Yeah.
Her bonus on bonus action on Grits.
Ayo.
August.
Oh wait, does it not roll it for me?
It does not look like it does.
I think you have to also decide how many dice you use.
Oh, I'll just use 1d6.
Oh yeah, you have a pool of d6s. 1 plus your roll level. Nice.
Is there a d6? So there isn't a d6 here. Okay, I'll just roll a d6.
There might be a d6 in the campaign macros. Oh, is that where you looked? No, there isn't. This one there was.
Plus my warlock level, which is 3, I believe.
This might be an Odo campaign file I'm using.
There you go. Heal 5, Grits.
What does it look like when you make this when you make this?
Make what?
The Healy Heals. What does it look like?
Oh, this is green sparklies.
Ooh, green. I approve of green sparklies.
Yes, green sparklies.
Hog, I'm in Final Fantasy.
And it'll be then my turn.
She's a black mage. Is that Final Fantasy? Black mage is the healer, right? I don't fucking know.
That's white mage.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
black
white
mage?
mage.
I thought black mage. I thought it was weird that black mage was the healer, but that's what I always thought.
Nope, black mage is magic damage.
You see, that makes more sense, but
Yeah.
I thought it was like a funny play around where it's like, oh, the one that you think would do damage is actually the healer. It's not, apparently. Makes me a little sad. Alright, she's dead, but you see this ashy fog, this ashy mist emanating where her body used to be, and begins to move away into one of the blocked off areas where these metal balls are blocking the area, and goes down into one of these side passages.
Does this ashy mist start its turn in my Guardians?
It does. Actually, let me read about that. It does.
Yes.
It doesn't say anything about being in radiant damage for this, so
Okay, that's fair.
yeah. Doesn't seem like that does anything. It'd be really easy to kill vampires if it was. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. It is now Pool's turn. You see, like, the remnants of, like, this sparkly pink glitter. No, purple. It was purple, right? This sparkly purple glitter begin to fade into, like, this gray glitter and then fall off as these wounds that you dealt heal. Oops, that's the wrong doodad. Let's see. Yeah, he is going to. Yeah. He's going to. You see his body begin to disappear into like these wisps of fog and smoke as he's looking around nervously. And you see his body, like, this misty fog body float up to the ceiling.
When he does that, is that a spell?
That is not a spell, no.
Damn. Damp's fingers.
But you do get an attack of opportunity.
Cool. I'll take it.
Make him.
Bonk.
Uh, 22 will hit for 13 damage.
I add a smite. Because fuck this kid.
Oh, yes, please do. Okay, yeah, 12. Yep. So you see this fog body begin to rise, and you swing your flail out at it. And the flail being magically enchanted, you actually see it like cut away at the fog, and bits of the fog turn into ash. And as your flail goes through, you activate your smite, and your flail glows, and basically a mini eruption of light in this fog body. You see it like all turn to ash, and you hear like a loud yell of fog as it all dissipates into ash, and then begins to reform as another fog body, and it too flies away into this other adjacent room, past the balls and into this, I'd say Grits could probably say, into this coffin as it seeps through the cracks into it.
Over here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so you quickly look around, you see no other hostile creatures in the vicinity. The two fog clouds have gone to opposite ends of the room. The majority of the civilians have made their way out at this point. What do you do?
Garth is going to jog over to Ames and Azalea, not knowing that that's how vampires work, and bring his stick with him and just say, "Thank you both for the help. Are the people safe? Did you see them get out?" And as I'm doing that, I'll give Azalea not bombastic side eye, and just turn it down to minute side eye, just a little. So I saw what you did.
She rolls her eyes and ignores him.
Ames is also... It's not that he's not paying attention, he's paying more attention to everything but you.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna look at the what's going on with the bars, if there's a way to open them.
Alright, give me
Just holding
an
a torch.
investigation check.
There's a thing here somewhere. There it is. Investigation. I'm smart,
Damn.
kinda.
I mean, you know, smarter than the average person. Yeah. So you look at the balls, and they seem sturdy. They are sturdy. You try to like yank at them, and they're solidly in place. It looks like they were actually built into the stone, and the stone was like was like foamed around it. You look around for like any kind of switches or any levels or anything that could be used as a way to like make these go up and down, because they don't come out. So that if they do move mechanically, they either go up or down, or up and down. But you're not able to find anything. And as you like try and test it to see if there is like any mechanical movement, like doesn't seem to be. It seems like these are permanently permanently in place, and they aren't meant to be moved.
Noted. I'll waddle over and tell people about the bars.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
So they can't move?
No move.
And you saw the cloud go in there?
Yeah.
Why would a cloud move on its own?
It vampire tried to reform, I think. Maybe. Or it's no.
Well, let's go fucking stop that.
I mean, do we need to? Couldn't we just escape with everybody else?
Would escape,
it holds.
get more paladins, burn place to ground.
Nods.
Can I roll some sort of check onto the nature of vampires?
Yeah, you could roll a. Trying to think of like all of the checks. You could roll I'd say an Arcana check, a Religion check.
Okay, I'll take an Arcana check.
25. Yeah. So throughout your travels and your studies, you have picked up a few books about studies of into vampires, whether it be vampire hunting or just the cultural stories of like townsfolk. But what you do know that all of these things have in common is that vampires, when they are killed, if they are not killed through the means of direct sunlight or holy water, that they will eventually reform in their coffin.
Okay. And do I know how long that process may take?
It'll take anywhere from. It usually takes several days, anywhere from a day to a few days.
Okay. Alright, we have some time. Probably be a few days before they're up again.
Yeah, then I think Gritz's plan is a smart one.
Well, I do have some oil flasks, so we just burn it down.
Yeah, I'm okay with doing that and getting the fuck out of here and coming back with some actual firepower. I just wanted to fucking party. God damn it.
Grit's
What
no
do you mean?
like
This was a
me.
party.
They always weird.
As you say that, you do notice that the orchestra is still playing.
Points.
They weird.
The ones that also turned vampiric.
Yeah. Yeah.
Laurent, maybe use your oil on them. I mean, as good as the music is.
Alright.
Is there anything else out of the ordinary here?
You can either make a perception check or an investigation check. Actually,
Oh,
for this, I would say perception would be.
let's say. Oh, I'll take those odds. I have a passive 33 perception.
Oh, you have a passive 30? Oh, okay. In that case,
This is a dumb rogue build.
I just have a casual 33 perception. Just
Yeah, you know, it's like a
casual,
right?
you know. I like how you did still manage to roll less than a 20 on that. It can happen. It can happen. So as you're looking around, looking for things out of the ordinary, other than what has already happened, nothing super out of the ordinary. You notice a few doorways that go to different rooms. What you do notice is you see a cloaked figure in the dark lurking just outside of the doorway that you noticed people were going up before. They were also running back down, so you notice people going up and down this doorway. This
No, so they're just confused over by the stairs.
Yeah, over this stairs, it was not blocked off, so people were running up, and then people were also running down who went up previously, so that didn't look like an actual way to go for them to escape. But you do see a cloaked figure who's standing there by themselves, who looks similar to the. I believe you were the one who originally was going to go talk to her.
I was about to ask if that's the
Yes.
same figure as before.
Yes.
Okay.
It does seem like her.
The elf nods in the direction of the stairs. Well, that lot isn't going anywhere. I suggest we help them out. And then he'll just proceed to go in that direction.
Alright.
Wanna.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Alright, so as you approach, she does make herself known. Also, most of this is just going to be theory over the mind until we get like into more combat, if we do. You don't necessarily have to move your tokens everywhere unless you really want to. She does make herself known and approaches you and removes her hood, and you see this pale thin-figured woman with long pointed ears, red lipstick and red hair. I noticed that I basically just described. I basically just described Azalea. I realize that now.
Spider-Man meme.
Who's giving him a pass? There are two of them.
But her eyes are red. Unless is Azalea's eyes red?
No.
Okay.
Her
eyes are red
blue.
in this instance. Completely different person, I swear. Oh shit. I got one.
Look, it's you. Points.
She is still kind of holding herself in like a timid manner. You see she's also wearing, under this cloak, a relatively nice looking dress. A nice sheer blue that covers most of her body. Just like a little bit of a V-neck kind of thing coming down. And as she approaches you, she says, "You need to get out." And as she speaks, Ames, you would probably be the one to notice. You notice that she has two sharp fangs as well.
And he will promptly address that in front of everyone. So you with them, or points towards either barred gate?
She looks in both directions and gives a nod yes, but says no.
Wait, she nods yes, but says no?
Yes.
Bird's confused.
I am with them, yes, but I am not with them.
So, you're with them, but you're not going to fucking attack us, right? Is that what you're getting at here?
If I can help it.
Okay, is that why you were hiding during the party earlier? You just didn't want to be caught up in this?
No.
What's with the other fan critters there? Are they on jukebox duty? And he nods towards the orchestra that's still playing.
They are mindless thralls. They only do what their master commands them to. And right now that is to play. for now.
Which one's the master?
You kind of see her just look her eyes around the room. He is here. Somewhere. Everywhere.
That's not ominous at all. Awesome.
Yeah, this is like we're getting a free pass to leave and escape, and
And you're not?
Azalea really wants to take it.
I mean, I'm not an idiot. If you're gonna leave, I'm not gonna fucking stay here without support. We can come back with people.
Yeah, spooky castle, gross. Rich man, go home, family.
As
far as I can remember, I'm sorry.
She said, then I suggest you move quickly. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, as far as I can remember, Azalea's not getting paid to be here. This was just a fun party she was invited to. So taking out vampires was not on her agenda. So she's
Didn't have to be. You could take out party members. It's fine.
she's on her way out. She's starting to walk towards the door, whichever direction that is.
The door you came in at was the topmost door.
I think it's this one, right?
Yes.
Rich say we leave. Get more people. Blow up castle.
Nods. Starts following Azalea.
As you all leave, she says, "You will need an army. I hope you can bring it."
Aim
Well, you
shrugs
know,
and walks away.
Or I guess better said, you cannot help.
Not without him knowing.
He just nods and walks away.
Alright, you leave. You head to the door and make your way out. As you begin to retrace your footsteps, going back up the way that the host brought you down, the escort brought you down. Wasn't really the host, he was the escort. As you go up the steps, you notice blood stained on the walls and the steps themselves. And as you reach the precipice of the stairs going into the main room where you entered, you see dozens of bodies piled up on the door, all the way back to the waiting room where you originally were all standing in.
They're all dead.
They appear to be.
Shit.
Definitely more than two of them.
Nods. Pulls out flail and shield again.
Can I poke one of them with my javelin?
Yeah, you poke one of them with your javelin, and as you poke them, they just kind of sit, well, lay limply. The leg just kind of moving back into place from when you poked it.
Can I do a perception check of this room?
Yeah, you can do a perception check. What would you like to do? Well, give me the perception.
I'm
check.
looking for whatever caused this carnage.
Go for it. Let's see that roll.
Oop.
That's a
Oh,
9.
fuck. Yeah, nah.
That's
She sees dead bodies and blood, and she's ready to get out of here.
Yep. So as you look around, Yeah, that's. What just happened? Oh, did
Do
I
they
not?
appear to have any specific type of wounds?
Give me a investigation check.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Yeah, so as you look at the wounds, you see some of them have wounds to, like the body, the chest and torso, like claw marks and gashes. Some of them don't have like limbs ripped off. Other ones have the entire head ripped off. You see wounds along the neck look like gash marks. Some look like bite marks. You see just absolute carnage in the bodies of these townsfolk. But yeah, with your 9 perception, you also don't readily see anything that would have caused or could have caused this.
Gotcha.
Oh, 07. 07's in chat. Alright.
So since we're looking, do these bodies line the entire hallway and just like?
Yeah, so let me do this, because a map would help out here. Alright, so you're back in the main floor. The bodies are piled up. Well, tell me when you load back in. When you load the map, if you're loading it.
I'm loaded.
Cool. So the bodies are lined up against the main door that you originally came in from. Kind of just piled on it, like they were trying to escape and just kind of died where they stood. Bodies lined up against each other. And it goes. The majority of the bodies go all the way out to this main waiting area where you were initially. That's kind of where all of the bodies are kind of at. Going up this way, you did see blood going along the stairways and along the walls. There's even blood trailed all the way up until this point before you get to the this main exit.
So does it feel like they were piled down in this area?
Make an investigation check. Nine? Yeah, no. No, it doesn't look like they were piled here. It looks like they were trying to escape here, and they died wherever they were standing.
Does it look like there's any? Can I do a check to see if there's any sort of like magical reason that they would have died, or is there obvious open wounds on them?
This one is a pretty good giveaway. It's the gashing open wounds that you can see.
Okay.
Well, if you would like to look for like any kind of magical enchantments along this area, you can still do so.
Yeah, I do.
Alright, give me. This would be investigation. Arcana would be like telling you what you find, what that does. I guess perception could also. I guess actually in this scenario, perception would be the better option instead of investigation. And then Arcana would be telling you what you find and what that does.
Okay, let me ignore that for now. The perception.
Wow, that's a natural 1. Still a 15 though. Still a 15. Isn't that some shit when you get a natural 1 and you still get a 15?
Yeah.
Even at your worst, you're still far better than anyone at their average.
That wisdom.
But
anyway.
As you look around for like any sort of magical enchantments or traps or anything like that, you're not readily seeing any. There isn't any apparent enchantments. You don't see any of the traditional magical glows of enchantments on the doors or in this main hallway or in this waiting area. You also don't see any like rings or etchings on the floors or anywhere else.
Okay. I didn't like try to detect magic, but they look like they died mundanely. I don't know if this is a trap in this room or not. We're trying to get out.
It's either a trap or it's heavily guarded.
By what though?
That's the question, ain't it?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. Yeah. So I'm thinking you actually do detect anything. No, you do not detect any magical presence in this waiting area.
Great snow sense magic.
I'll also do the paladin thing.
The sense for undead.
Yeah,
stuff.
the sensing thing, undead and all that jazz.
Yep. So as you cast that, you do sense an undead presence. 4 undead presences. One far larger than the other 3.
In the bodies?
No. It's an intense presence that is surrounding this entire area.
Oh, okay. Ritz will
The castle's-
relay all that information.
The castle's alive! Oh no!
The castle's a vampire! Oh no!
I knew it.
I knew it when I saw that house had fangs!
At least it's not a warehouse.
Now I gotta
Yeah,
make a warehouse.
We
Fired.
have to use it for weapons.
Fired.
Files for making a warehouse.
Can't fire
Can't
me.
believe it.
Good.
I've never been hired.
Ames will poke his way into the door and just kind of take a peek around in there.
Oh, in the waiting room?
Yeah, poking his way out into the entrance hall where everybody's just kind of dead.
Yes. So
I'll
you look
back them
around and you don't see anything else. Actually, no, you probably would notice this the most. You do see that all of the bodies have the distinct bite marks of what is traditionally considered to be vampire bites.
All drained dry. Whoever did it's not here right now.
Look, I'm with you. Someone's got to step in there first. I don't mind doing it.
Which do
Right.
Walks
We don't
in
see any
first.
traps. There. Oh shit. Okay. Does grits explode?
Grist does not explode. But it is like a weird, squishy body feeling as you like climb over each body as they line the floor.
Gross.
Can you open the door?
Tries to open the door.
Alright, you try to open the door. And the thing is that the door opens inward, so as you're opening it, it's like being stuck against these bodies that are like piled up against it as they were trying to escape. So it's not locked, it is open, but it's like you're pulling against like all these bodies and like trying to shove them out of the way. So if you want to try and open it fully, I'll need an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics.
That's a 10 for a natural 1. You try to like pull on this door, grabbing onto the handle and just bang it against all these bodies, and it's like, and you try to give it one more hard tug, and you accidentally yank off the handle to the door.
You need some help there.
Brits need help.
Holds a handle to door.
Oh, I got just the thing. I'm gonna pull out a crowbar. Join the fray.
Alright, so the crowbar does give you athletic checks at advantage.
Yeah. So, athletics.
So, yep, so you can roll athletics with advantage. 27! Alright, so you take your crowbar out and you like pry it in between these two double doors, and you begin to pull it. You hear like the cracking of wood as your crowbar like digs in, and you push and push, and the bodies are piled up, give way and pile over as you fling the door open. As you open it, the bodies that flung over, everyone else as you're watching, you see the bodies begin to move. You see the blood on the ground begin to seep into a pool, rush past you in like this wave of blood. All of the blood up the stairs and walls begins to seep down as well, and coagulates into a pool of blood behind you, forming into the shape of a humanoid figure.
Gasp, it's Vladimir from League of Legends.
Oh no, bro!
So it's not an actual body, right? It's a blood body? Body of blood?
It is currently forming into like this humanoid shape, and as it's forming, it begins to take physical form of this pale, tall individual with long, blackened hair that kind of waves and almost like flickers in flame, of this black, dark flame, with this cloak that covers his body, dragging on the floor, the ends flickering in flame of this dark flame as well.
Silly thing I'm gonna try to do,
Yeah,
if that's okay.
Yeah.
If he's not fully formed, can I try and use my jug of... Do I still have that? Did I not go with that? Yeah, my decanter of endless water.
Yeah.
And try and disperse the blood so it doesn't form.
You can absolutely try. I love that. That's so fucking great. If it works. Even if it doesn't work, it's still fine.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the... So I drop the core bar and pull out my jug, my decanter of endless water. And I say the magic word geyser. And so it produces 30 gallons of water, which gushes forth in a geyser, 30 feet long and 1 foot wide.
Alright. So you basically do this hydro pump out of this jug. Is it a... It's like a dexterity save, right? Or is it a strength save?
Yeah, the target must make a DC 13 strength save, or saving throw, or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone. Instead of a creature, you can target an object that isn't being worn or carried, and that weighs no more than 200 pounds if the object is either knocked down or pushed away up to 15 feet away from you.
Alright. One more time. You said strength check? Strength save?
Yes. DC 15 strength save.
I got a 12.
Woo!
Didn't even need to roll disadvantage. It was just a 12. Alright, so you take out your decanter, say the magic word geyser, hold it in place as this gushing water flows out of it right by everyone else and splashes into this body of blood that's still taking shape. And you do manage to knock it back. It hits the doors behind it, and the blood kind of splatters against the wall. It loses its shape momentarily, and then it begins to try to reform, buying you some precious seconds.
Run or fight?
I'm gonna see you do this and say, if we want to run, I've got a spell.
We should run.
Alright. I hold the door open. Run.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Waits for others.
Ames will book it out the door, turn around, get his bow and arrow ready to fight them outside.
Alright, I want everyone to go ahead and roll me initiative.
I was gonna ask if I could cast the spell before we took off running, but
What would you want to cast?
I wanted to cast Long Strider.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You could totally cast that. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that one person or is that multiple?
Just one person.
Just one
That
person.
one's a bard spell. Me. Go ahead and click the button so it counts it.
I'll say your long strider. With your long strider, I'll give you advantage on your initiative.
Okay.
And all I was going to try and do was hold the door and try and close it, but we can do that in initiative if that's okay.
Oh, since everyone was basically in my aura, I believe. You get a proficiency bonus to your initiative. Which I think ours is 3.
Oh,
Right.
sweet.
I don't think I need 31 initiative.
Nah, you do.
You do. You do.
I do.
You do.
Everyone-
All right. Has everybody rolled?
But as we're running, I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group and say, I can do teleport shit with my staff. So if we get in trouble, we can just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, sweet.
Heavily
Yep,
noted.
thumbs up.
All right. So, who rolled the least? Looks like Laurent actually rolled the least. Oh no, that's an attack. That's a damage roll.
I think it's Grits. She has a 6, technically.
Laurent, did you actually roll initiative? I don't think I'm saying that.
I believe I rolled.
you
Oh,
got a
I say
16.
it's a 16.
Yeah, so
yeah,
he
that's
has
part-
a
that's-
bonus.
It's a 19.
So Grits got the least with a 6. In that case, everyone else, you run out quickly. Grits, you kind of get trampled a little bit as everyone else rushes out quickly. Azealia, casting magic on herself, making her speed abnormally fast and bolts out the door. You kind of get twisted around. Lauren, you see this. You're at the door still, waiting for everyone to leave. What do? As you see...
Grit is inside, right?
Yes, Grits is still inside as this happens. And you see this bloody body that's you sprayed up against the floor, up against the wall, re-emerge and become into its full shape. This white, pale man... I say white as in pale. This pale individual, long elongated ears, flickering black flames, take full shape. The bodies next to you begin to animate and stand up.
I'm going to enter a rage and try and yoink Grits out the door.
Alright. Give me... Let's see, how do I want to do this? give me a dexterity check to see if you can grab Grits and toss her out before these risen undead grab a hold of
Okay.
them.
Do I have advantage on dexterity? You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects you can see.
Yeah, this isn't a saving
With that-
throw. This is gonna be like
Okay.
a check.
This is a check. Got it.
This is a check.
All right. There's the dex. Oh, ability check.
Natural 20. That's fucking awesome. Alright, so you grab Grits, yanking them, throwing them through the door, the undead growling, swiping to grab at Grits' feet. So now there's just you still in the room with this being and this horde of undead at your feet.
I
The
close the door.
undead. Were you still in, or are you walking out?
I'm still in.
You close the door while you're still inside?
Yes.
Okay, you can do that. You shut the door shut as you're still inside with all of this undead presence. Everyone else, you hear the door slam behind you. You look back and you no longer see Laurent.
I'm gonna run back after seeing the door slam and just yell at the door. Laurent, why did you do that? Do you need out? What the fuck?
Door is barred. No one gets out.
He's such a jigga-chad. Look at him fucking go. Look at this elephant. Look at this pachyderm.
Look at this pack of them.
Fucking. The elf calls back. You are aware the issue isn't them getting out, it's more people getting in, right? He'll just stand there, bow at the ready, waiting to see anything.
Slams on door.
Do you try to open it?
I'm trying to open it, but he said that it's barred.
Oh, did you buy it shut?
Yeah, I put javelins in the way.
Oh, okay.
I have several.
Sorry, I missed that. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah. Alright, so the book.
I said
door
it in
is
my
shut.
head. It's fine.
You probably did say it, and I just didn't pick it up. If you would like to try and break through, you could definitely give me an athletics check to try and do so, or attack it multiple times.
I'll try an athletics.
Let's make this easy. I'm gonna cast Pass Wall. I'm gonna slap my staff against the ground, and a doorway will open in the door that is the thickness of the door. That's the size of the door, and I'm gonna help Grits make an athletics check to just grab the fucking elephant that's being stupid.
All right, so this hole in the wall opens up. Hole in the door opens up, and you two look in, and you see Laurent being attacked by this swarm of undead. Laurent, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Do, 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 do.
18? Okay, pretty good. Luckily, your hide is thick enough, your elephant-like hide is thick enough to negate a lot of this, to prevent a lot of these bites and claws and of these newfound undead from hurting you too bad. But some of them do manage to find soft spots on your body, like around your nose and your ears. and they are biting and clawing at you, and you feel like this stinging in your body. So you will take half of... you will take a total of 12 damage.
I also am resistant to bludgeoning and piercing and slashing damage.
Oh, okay, then you
I
take a
did rage
total of
before I
6
realized.
damage.
Okay.
So that's what you see. You see him being swarmed by this group of undead. And as this passageway opens back up, you see the individual fall on the other side of you, revealing the cloak and pulling out this large, gnarly-looking great sword that has an eye kind of embedded in the blade itself, and it's got these black flame motifs along the pommel. And he begins to approach. And at this point, you two grab onto Laurent. Give me either both of you give me a strength check, or one of you do it at advantage to try and pull him out from this zombie hold.
I'm gonna give Grits the help action. So Grits, go
Okay.
for it. He's strong.
Which did you say?
Strength check.
Strength check. Okay. Rank.
11.
Good rank.
9.
Oof.
You tug and pull at Laurent, trying to pull him free, but some of the undead grab onto his feet and are yanking him back with this abnormal strength. Is anyone else doing anything? The figure is approaching slowly.
Are we in initiative or not? Can I just cast spells?
Yeah, you can cast spells. Go for it.
Great.
Everyone
I'm
gets
gonna-
like an action here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then in the middle of that room, I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith to try to fuck up these undead that are attacking Laurent.
All right. Remind me what Guardian of Faith is.
A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for a duration in an unoccupied space of my choice, and any creature that moves or starts its turn has to do a dexterity saving throw, and it takes radiant damage based off of that. 20 on a failed save.
Okay.
Half as much on a successful one.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. What does your Guardian of Fate look like, by the way?
Big hiker, just standing in the middle of the room. So your
Alright.
dudes need to do a dex save of DC 17.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to matter. 10 on a fail. 10 on a save.
Yep.
It's not going to matter. As you do this, all of these bodies begin to fight and claw at the Spirit Guardian as it just knocks them out of the way. You see the bodies like crumbling and turning to ash, and each one does. You kind of see like this almost thanking smile on their faces. They are destroyed. Is anyone else doing anything?
I guess they can try and help to escape.
Let's say Aim is just gonna do his usual thing. Look at the big guy, try to get a read on him, and then shoot him in the ass.
Directly in the ass.
And roll like trash, you know.
Yeah.
I get the
Hell
awkward
yeah.
feeling that Tiffany is muted.
Yeah, okay, so... Was this a spell he cast?
On the undead?
Yeah.
No.
Well, fuck.
You did not
well,
see
there was
any
my
spells.
idea. Okay, that was my idea.
They're all
I was
dead
gonna
also,
cast-
by the way.
Yeah, I don't want to turn undead.
Fuck that!
No, I don't
Look
have
at
that.
The possible
I'm
cleric.
not a dirty cleric.
But I meant
Yeah.
the zombies all dead as the spirit guardian just killed them all.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't got it. I don't have anything that's
No
really.
ideas.
Yeah, I don't have anything that's really gonna help the situation. I could shoot him with an Eldritch Blast, but it looks like we're not attacking him yet. We're just trying to get. Well, I guess okay. Ames is actually attacking.
Aim shot an arrow at him. It definitely didn't hit.
And is okay. So Laurent is free now.
Yes, Lauren is free, standing back up with the help of the other two. The arrow flying by. Ames tried to make a shot in the ass, but the ass is on the opposite side. So he tried to do like that cool arrow turning thing, and it just didn't pan out.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's not much I can do. I
got the box.
We pull out the elephant.
You know what? Hold on. You know, that's not gonna help anything.
You could. You could ask. Maybe it will.
Well, see, it's one of my 3rd level spells, and I got 3 of them. Fuck it.
I'm
She's
very
gonna cast
lenient.
silence.
I'm very loosey goosey. I just let a fucking cauldron of water knock him back. Okay.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna cast silence on him, so he can't cast any spells if he wants to.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which it's technically an area. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. If I center it on him, does it move with him?
He is technically not a point. Well.
Well, what if I target like an article of his clothing?
I would allow that.
Okay, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna cast silence on his I don't know, his belt buckle.
All right. So as you see, like his cloak is like open and flapping. You see like this belt buckle that has like this steel motif of a wolf on it. You cast silence on that one particular article of clothing, and you see this whole area just kind of dim of sound.
Excellent. Now she runs. she runs. She books it. She's running.
All right. She runs. What does everyone else do as this now silent, moving figure is approaching slowly, blade in hand, dragging along the floor? His other hand out, and a grasping manner towards you.
I leave. Up to the door.
Alright, you hop through the door.
Yeah, I want to do something as he hops through the door. As long as he's out, I want to do something.
What would you like to do?
I made a pass wall that was 5 feet big so we could pull him through. Like a regular size. He just needs to get pulled through the door. I'm going to use Stone Shape to turn the chunk of door that I opened with another door, and I'm going to take the wall, the stone part of the castle, and use that to make another stone door.
Amazing.
And close it so it's better than a fucking wood door.
That's amazing. This ornate wood door now has a giant hole in it, and you just warp the stone, this massively warped stone, over this hole.
Yep. I just Play-Doh'd the door shut with stone, and I'm gonna fucking run.
All right, you bolt. As you all begin to run, unless someone says they aren't running. Is anyone not running? Is anyone else doing anything other than running?
No, I'll be running.
I'll run and keep an eye out behind me.
All right, you all begin running. Off of the main steps and heading out. You're going across the bridge. You see a wagon and a cart parked out in front of the castle, inside of the castle walls, right before it goes into the bridge that passes the chasm to the mainland. As you're running, you hear behind you the sounds of clawing at stone, and you hear cracking as you see a hole being made through the stone by this individual as he smashes it with the sword piercing the stone and breaking it apart.
Also, not to be like actually, but he also has to walk through my hiker to get to the stone. If there's any of the hiker left. Because it does 60 total damage.
Yeah, he's still there. He wouldn't be affected by silence, I don't believe.
It's just hitting him in the back.
Does it have an HP bar? Or is it like a concentration?
No, it poofs. It's not concentration. It goes away when it does 60 total damage. It's like a ball, like a water balloon of damage.
That is
almost.
so fucked up. That's so fucked
I know, I love it. Dirty clerics, yes.
Yes. So you see, if you look back, you see him carving away at the stone with his greatsword, one-handing it, and you just see this hiker behind him smacking him in the head, but his head isn't moving or flinching, like he doesn't even feel it. Or like he just doesn't care about it.
I don't know if Ames is going to take pot shots as we run, or if you're just booking it.
I mean, with my range on my attacks, I can very easily keep myself at a decent distance and then just bonus action run whenever anything gets close to me, so there's no reason not for me to take pot shots. Doing rogue things.
It's up to you.
I mean, sure.
Okay, if you do that, I'm going to try to cast Catapult at least once on the stone he's clawing away. But I'll let you do your stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'll do my thing.
I'll do the thing where I cast Moonbeam on him.
You all lit out this flurry of spells and arrow shots. Some of the arrows plinking off of the stone wall as he's digging through it. Other ones going like directly into his face and then like falling out as if they're being pushed out by someone. You cast Moonbeam and like just this radiant beam of moonlight hits down in this area. You see his skin like sizzling, flaking off, but still this determined, stoic look of his target as you all leaving. Eventually he makes a roughly foot-long hole in this wall, reaches out a hand through it, and from his hand you just see like this black flames erupt from it as two massive wolves of black shadow and flame pour out of his hand and begin to chase you down.
I'm assuming that's not a spell.
No, not really a spell.
Damn. Grits will motion people to the wagon so we can pile in and fuck off with that.
Does everyone head to the wagon? It's a wagon being drawn by 4 horses.
Yes. Yes.
You all, well, that was only 2 guesses.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's 5 of you. I forgot.
Ames will get on top of the wagon. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to. I've got a pretty decent amount of. I'm used to horses. Is anybody else good with horses? I'll drive if we need.
Grits shakes her head.
No.
All right, then I'll jump in the driver's seat up front.
All right, you jump in the driver's seat up front. Anyone else doing anything special or not getting in the wagon?
No, my character is getting into the wagon.
Okay.
Into the wagon.
You all climb into the wagon. A similar wagon from the one that dropped you all off, each individually. You give me an animal handling check to try and force these horses to go.
Okay.
It's 29.
I don't know if that seems right. You should knock. It's still a 24 though. You should knock 5 off of that.
Yeah. Natural 19 was good enough, honestly. So the horses not needing a lot of ushering to go as 2 giant wolves of smoke and shadow running towards you at full speed bolt, and you expertly guide them over the bridge as you're running the horses, the wagon bumping and shaking over the bridge as you're escaping. Let me see if... Alright, is there anything anyone does to try and aid in this as these 2 wolves are like chasing you down?
I'll move my moonbeam to try to dissuade them from following us.
Alright, you move your moonbeam over them, and it sizzles down on them. You see their bodies begin to like sizzle and like turn to ash as the moonbeam hits them. Slowing them down a little bit in the pursuit as they have to like navigate around it multiple times as you continually move it with you. Anyone else doing anything?
I'm just gonna, unless I'm taking actions to control the horses, I'm gonna try to just pot shot at them with Sacred Flame.
Alright, go ahead and roll a Sacred Flame attack. Oh, that's a DC. I always forget it's a DC. Dex save? Alright, yeah. Alright,
Yes.
so as you occasionally turn back and shoot off these sacred flames from your hands, these radiant beams of fire flying back, the wolves narrowly miss each one as you just pew, 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 and are chasing you down. Anyone else doing anything?
Ames will take a few shots here and there.
Alright, give me an attack roll. 14. You take a few pot shots, and fortunately a majority of them miss as the wolves jump up and around your arrows, almost as if they are predicting where you're about to shoot. Any more ideas?
I'll just poke at them with my javelin if they get too close.
The depends on, we haven't, how much time has passed?
In character or out of character?
In character.
In character? Throughout this combat, maybe honestly, not very long. Since you arrived at the party, maybe an hour or 2. For all of this to go down, not very long. Maybe a couple of minutes. Not even that.
Okay. All right. Well, I think she should just leave her concentration up on her
On the silence.
On the silence, yeah.
All right. Anything else? This could make it or break it.
Are they like up on the carriage, or are they around, or are they? far
They
back?
all making their way up there. Eventually, they do manage to catch up, just barely up to the wagon, biting at it, attacking. One of them tries to attack the wheels. The other one tries to like push the wagon over, and you hear it like smacking up against the sides, biting it.
I'll use my javelins. I'll use one in extra attack to poke them away from the wagon with a javelin.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Am I still raged?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Can I give him a bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay. That I can do. I can give you bardic inspiration without losing concentration. So take my College of Eloquence bardic inspiration, which is a really awesome inspiration. I think
Wow.
level 6. So you get a D8 and I don't think you lose it if it fails. Is that how that works?
I'm not
If you're an
entirely-
eloquence bard, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so even if you fail, you still then you get to roll your bardic inspiration next turn. So yeah, have a bardic inspiration.
That's actually fun.
Can I use that for attack rolls or saving throws or whatever?
You can use it for whatever D20 roll, I believe.
Okay. Very nice. I poke.
Proceed with the poking. And then the bardic inspiration die.
Just /R to roll, right?
Yeah.
D8.
Brackets also work. Did you say it had a minimum they could roll?
No, if it fails, they don't lose it.
Okay. I thought you said something about it. having a minimum.
Unfailing inspiration. Your inspiring words are so persuasive that
Oh, well, now I
others
have to hear
feel
the words.
others feel driven to succeed. When a creature adds one of your bardic inspiration dice to its ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, and the roll fails, the creature can keep the bardic inspiration die. You will
Nice.
succeed, is what she says. So you will succeed.
Eventually. Maybe not now,
Eventually.
but eventually.
So that'll be an 18 to hit. On the
18 to
first
hit.
one.
Alright, so as one of the wolves is about to take a bite out of the carriage at the door, I'm just yanking it off. You come out with your javelin and stab it right in the mouth as its jaws are opening up. You see like this black vacuous void of its maw, and you stab into it, and it lets out a yelp and falls back, the javelin still in its mouth. And that gives you... Yeah.
Sorry for cutting you off. Would these be considered elementals?
No. They are undead.
They're undead wolves. Okay, then
Yep.
never mind.
Oh, as it rips the javelin away, it realizes that it's full of divine fury.
Oh, shit. Add insult to injury, why don't you? And the wolf backs away, giving the wagon enough time and enough time to pull ahead, ducking back into the forest. The wolves eventually halting their chase at the bridge as you all escape into the night. But for how long? Alright, I'll see you all later. Have a good one.
Okay.
Thanks for playing.
Thank you.
And I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. And I'll see you all next time.